Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We are on a mission to banish poverty. We welcome you and anybody else from every corner of this beautiful planet, every continent, every country, every class, creed, gender, colour, financial status, educational level, whatever. We don't recognize it. We just see everybody as human beings, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together. We recognize that every human being is unique and has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. That is what we class as a non-separatist ideology. We don't separate people, we don't pigeonhole them. We just say, okay, you're a human being just like me. Right. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment, and we'll get started from there. But before I go, let's just have a look. We've got Luis Monteiro in from Portugal saying hi to everybody. He's on YouTube. Let me get over to Facebook. When I get to Facebook, I'll be looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when that comes up, I'll be looking for the 20th of August. So far, so good. If I click to, I should get the comments panel, and we've got Andrew in from New Zealand, where it will be Monday morning, won't it? It's a beautiful day here in, I was going to say Southern California. It's a long time since I was in Southern California. We left in 2007 in the southwest of England, Cornwall. It's been a beautiful day. We will be getting started just after this short explanation of what we're going to do. We're going to have a short prayer, and that prayer is there to help you find true happiness in life. Happiness can't be bought. It can only be won through loving service to other people. I know you'll get pleasure from different other things, but I'm talking about true lasting happiness. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you'll always want something else, something more. I want more cars or more shoes or whatever it may be, you know, more relationships, more power, until you get on track with being of loving service to others, and then that will fill that hole within you and you'll be contented, and everything that you want and need in life will flow to you. And we have Richard in from Devon, not far from me, so he'll be enjoying the weather as well. It's been a bit hot here, so I saw a few speckled hens disappearing earlier on. We have Kingsley in from Manchester, UK as well. I hope the weather's good up there. I'm from Manchester, and it's usually dull, cloudy, drizzly weather. That's Manchester typical weather. But they do get some good weather, so I hope they've got some today. Right, so we will be starting with that short prayer to help us find true happiness, a little affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology, and then I'll let you know what's going on and answer any questions that may crop up from anybody. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And the little affirmation goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, and we've got Harrison saying hi from Pakistan. With it being a Sunday, there isn't a lot going on, quite honestly. We've kept up to date with the routines, not got a lot of anything new completed. There's no development going on. It is not just Sunday, it is the 20th, and that is significant if you are participating in BIT Sports. BIT Sports is one of the multiple income streams we have in our dashboard. It's a third-party plan, it's nothing to do with us, and you should always do your own due diligence on any of those plans. But it is quite a good little sports arbitrage plan. It's totally passive income. But on the 20th, you have the ability to remove the funds from your e-wallet, which is what they put the funds into for 10 days. You can then transfer them and either withdraw them or reinvest them on the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th of every month. So today being the 20th, you have the opportunity to do that. Don't forget, if you want to do that. Vortic, normally on a Sunday, we want to remind you to get your withdrawals in or your compounding done. Yes, you still do your compounding if that's what you want, but the withdrawals aren't going to happen probably until next weekend anyway. So no mad panic on that this week. And the reason for that is they're implementing an automated system where withdrawals will be pretty much instant. And they've been doing them manually, and it's just got overpowering for them as they've grown. There's been too many of them. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to us because we're doing manual withdrawals for our stable stake and our secondary staking plan. And it takes time. But as we get moved over onto the Binance Smart Chain with all our dealings, we will look to automate that ourselves. We only pay out once a month anyway on those plans, so I can't see it making, I can't see there being any delay because, for example, if we start doing it after we've got everybody paid at the end of this month, we take up to the 10th of the following month to get everybody paid. But that still gives us 20 days to automate things. So I can't imagine that it would delay payments. In fact, it would probably mean that we'd be getting them out faster. But that's what Vortic are doing at the moment, and it's probably going to be another 5 or 6 days. They've been on it for about 2 or 3 days. It's going to be another 5 or 6 days before they get that completed, and then there'll be rapid withdrawals. And we've got Michael in. He's from Bahamas, I believe. And he says, got a question. Are members allowed to change their beneficiaries? I'm from the Bahamas. Oh, yeah, he is from the Bahamas, right. Thank you for clarifying that, Michael. Yeah, you can change your beneficiary. It's ideal if you make sure your beneficiary knows that they're a beneficiary and what it's all about. But yeah, no problem in changing that. And ideally make it somebody that is over legal age. We do have some people that are quoted beneficiaries, and it presents a little bit of difficulty for us when they are below legal age because we can't automatically transfer the account to them. But we will find a way, no matter what, when we can contact the beneficiary. But if we contact the beneficiary and they don't know what it's about, They say, "Oh, I just want to cash in." Um, they're losing everything that we want to achieve, and that is a legacy of wealth for generations to come. So that's what we're about. There isn't really anything that you can benefit from for just cashing in. You've got to maintain that and keep it going and pass it on to um, people that understand and understand that we are creating this legacy of wealth for generations to come, and it will grow continuously in value. So we are hoping and planning, and it is our desire that the growth will outstrip inflation to some tune, meaning that it becomes more valuable and more valuable as it gets passed on. Okay, or used by current use. I mean, we're not um, hoping that you die and then have to pass it on. We're hoping that you get some personal benefit from it as well. But the longer it goes, the more benefit you will have. Okay, now we got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. And you missed the prayer, Deborah. I know you'll just like the prayer, but you can catch it in the replay. So, so those are sort of updates on the third-party plans. Of course, if you're also in Beyond Infinity, which is another in multiple income streams that are third-party plans, you will have been paid your dues today. They'll be in your wallet. A lot of you perhaps aren't getting very much at the moment because it takes a while to build up, depending on how much you've been able to put in and whether you've got many referrals and this sort of thing. But if you are just totally passive and just sitting there waiting, then it'll take you a while. But we, and I say we, that is, We Share Abundance account. We have two accounts, and added together, um, they're worth about $500 a week at the moment, which is nice if it's for an individual. But when you look at it for um, several thousand members divided into that, it's nothing. But it is growing, and it will grow, and it will get to the point where it will be of value. I mean, it's of value now. Every little helps, but it will be a big help in the not too distant future. Okay, no questions there. No news. Um, we are working on getting the Binance Smart Chain up and running and automated for which will be a big improvement on where we were with Wave. I can't give you a date for it. I can't tell you when it will all be active. Um, but where are we? The 20th. Um, I think we should do it within the 11 days to the end of the month, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, numbers for the last 24 hours. We had a net increase of 44 in our registered members to 40,425. Net increase because it means we've had 44 more registrations than people we take out. We take out everybody that hasn't logged in for a couple of months. We get a lot of people that sign up and then do nothing. And so we remove them rather than clutter the database. Our active members, these are people that usually are signing in every day because that's more profitable. But at least half the available days in a month. That is up by 63 in the last 24 hours 4,498. Multiply Visa, no real change. The email verified members did actually go up by 15,764, but everything else is the same. We did generate a few cents from logging in from the revenue share, but it's not pushed us up into the next dollar yet. So that is that. Just to recap for anybody that doesn't know, our priorities are getting the Facebook campaign running for the Turnkey Cash Cow members. And that is done in conjunction with ROI Tips. In fact, it's all in their court at the moment. We're just waiting for them to run the campaign. It's all been paid for in advance, and hopefully it's going to start putting some money back in instead of us just paying this money out. Initially into the pockets of the Turnkey Cash Cow members, but also into the treasury as well. So we're looking forward to that. We are working on the Share Hope program, progressive passive income pools, where you will automatically, it doesn't matter whether you have to just go through a period of time to get everything set up with no cost at all to you, to start generating withdrawals from the fund that you can generate through just logging into your account and reading a few messages. There will be other ways that you can put funds in there in the near future. But at the moment, it's just those two things. And it can be enhanced with various bonuses and things, but I don't want to get into that. But you can join, be active, stay active, and just work your way through and eventually start withdrawing cash. No cost. You can, of course, speed it up by throwing in some cash, and that is always welcomed, because not only does it mean that you are speeding up your own progress, but you're also helping the person that introduced you. And by default, you're helping all the other members. So when you help yourself, you can't help but help everybody else. And that is the way our program is designed. So that is that is what we're working on to get that onto the Binance Smart Chain now. Where else? I think really that covers it. Once we got that done, we do have other projects that have been sort of started, but they're a bit on the back burner at the moment. One of them is the Fun Miracles site, where people will be able to play fun games to win cash prizes. And if you win 7 games in a row, you can win over $30,000 for a $2 bet. That's not the right word, really. I don't know. $2 investment. It's not the right word for $2 anyway. And there have been hiccups along the way. With that, as we seem to get with everything that we do, but we will overcome, as we do with everything else that we do. So there you go. And we've got Akpomade in from Nigeria as well. No questions. We got Ram in from the UK. Not sure where in the UK you're from, Abu Ram. But welcome to everybody, and goodbye to everybody, because that's it really. I've covered everything. There is nothing else to cover. Avazu on Monday, if you've got a ticket in the Avazu raffle, on Monday you'll be able to participate in their games and potentially win cash or prizes, and that will be weekly to start with, and there will be a 4 weekly, which will be bigger prizes, and eventually also daily. But to get started, that will be available on Monday. If you log into your dashboard and things, you should be able to see there where you can start playing the games on Monday. If they run a little bit late, don't panic, you know. It's a freebie anyway. It'll be there Monday or Tuesday. Probably Monday, they usually things done pretty well. So you'll be able to go in there and play games there. Their games will be different than our game. Our games, we have to incorporate some level of skill. And the Amazon games are just clicking a button and it spins a wheel and it's random where that wheel will land. Um, so that is, you need a gaming license for that. And gaming licenses cost more than we can afford to pay if we wanted to go down that route. But we want to make it a little bit more interesting than just clicking a button and watching where it lands. We want, you know, people to compete and have fun. So there will be games of skill involved, and that way you don't need a gaming license because it's not a game of chance. Then it's a game of skill, and with that we can progress people through and pay out these big prizes without the need to be involved in gaming licenses. But that will also put a lot of cash into the fund. I think we've got a question here from Anselm. I have some prospects ready to join. How do I coupon code to give to now? As long as you're an active member, you will have coupons in your dashboard. Anselm, you just give them the link, which is down at the bottom left of your dashboard, which includes the coupon code. If they sign up with that, then they get in with the coupon code. It's a no-brainer. It's really simple and it's something that everybody can do. They have to not only use your coupon code, but they have to go through the setup. They have to complete their profile, do their KYC, verify their email, and all this sort of thing. Normal process. And once they've done all that, then they are verified, and that coupon is used by them. You get paid them for giving them that free coupon. They get a paid position, and they get their coupons. So it's as I say, a no-brainer. We got Reynolds in from Trinidad and Tobago as well. Oh, that answered your question there, I hope, Anselm. Just get into your dashboard. The link is down at the bottom there. You have to be an active member. If you're an active member, then you've got at least 2 coupons. If you are an active member and also subscribing to the Easy Business Builder plan, you will have more coupons to give away every month. I think it starts at 5 for the first level, which is just $2 a month, which you can pay for out of the coupon you give away. It's, you know, you get $3 for that. You can put $2 in and get 5 coupons. But you get 2 every month, or depending on your subscription level, you can get up to 50 coupons every month. And they're there for you. Okay. That I've rambled on a bit longer because we had a couple of questions, but there you go. We're going to finish pretty quickly in under half an hour. How about that? um, because there is nothing else I have for you. And we'll see where we go tomorrow once we have the developers back in. We'll see if we get some feedback from ROI tips about the cash cow campaign, things like that. We'll let you know how things are progressing and what they are doing. Until then, get out there, be with the warriors, do what Anselm is doing, share some love and abundance, and help people with those coupons. It benefits them and it benefits you. And because of the way that everything is constructed, it benefits all your fellow members within We Share Abundance. So it's a wonderful thing to do. You're helping others, and it benefits you. It benefits everybody else. It's all it takes is a bit of love. You don't have to put your hand in your pocket. Okay, that's it from me. Get out there, share love and abundance, be Weezer Warriors. And I'll see you later, alligator. In fact, tomorrow at 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly, as I am every evening, maybe morning for you. Okay. God bless you all. I love you all. And I'll see you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later.